Okay guys, we got both the pins in, cleaned up the threads on these. I was unable to get this exact pin again in stainless. They're now steel with chrome on them, cheap chrome, so they'll rust in a week once you wash the car. When we do put these back in, we will be putting stainless steel nuts in them. Maybe possibly a washer, I don't think so the way it fits. So with that said, I marked it right there. Let's start hacking the hood. Okay, that's them in a nutshell. It's a rough height, it doesn't matter what the thing's laying there. So they want the same front to rear. Okay guys, we're getting this ready. This is already primed. The lower part of this has already been coated with seam sealer. You know we're going to do the back later on after we weld this. The harness that was laying here, I fished down a insert from a wiper blade, just sticking up through here, so the harness is up to like here. Just figured I'd bring this up. Everybody's been on YouTube for a while. What is the number one question you've been asked? The same question. Over and over and over. I said to myself I would never bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. The number one question I've been asked isn't something like, oh, where did you learn your bodywork experience? Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, where did you learn that knowledge? Oh, where do I go for this? Oh, thank you for that. My number one question is, am I gay? Believe it or not. It's always by wise-ass punk kids, or punks, I don't know if they're kids, because they somehow dissect the HO out of motorsports, and they bring homo, and then the word doesn't make sense, but they always text me the same question. Am I a homo? And then they separate homo from motorsports, using the M and the O for homo, so it's homo-orts, or whatever. And I get it quite often. You guys just don't see it because I remove them. And it's funny, everybody that does it doesn't have any content on their channel. Does it bother me? Absolutely not. I can give two shits. My question to them is, would you watch me if I was a homo? Does it really matter? Because to me it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit what you are. Well, actually I do give a shit what you are. I give a shit if you're human or not. And if you're asking the question, you already answered your own question. So with that said, guys, I'm going to lay this thing on here. I'm going to just see if we get a couple of tacks on it tonight. Get it situated, get a couple of tacks. Because I want to spot weld this. This is all cleaned and ready on the bottom. So is this. No weld through primer. I do that shit. That shit's on the lift. I'm done with that. I'm done with crappy welds and not working right. Maybe some guys are having good luck with it, but I didn't. I bought the copper spray or whatever it was. All I'm getting is splattering and crap welds, and if it finally does hook, it burns right through because you don't expect it to. So we will coat it the best we can through the slit, and that's gonna be it. Pretty much the way the factory did it. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna work on this panel. It looks like a lot of it sanded off, but remember, we got to trim a lot. So let's see what we got. Yeah, I'd just like to say before I start real quick that Junior did get a certification in auto body refinishing, which really isn't body work. It's kind of like prep work and some paint work. And he is now signed up on 2 classes. I'm not sure which one is which, but he's signed up for stick welding, MIG, and TIG. And he bought himself a really nice Miller helmet. Not this, which of course I'm not allowed to touch, use, or ever even look at. Has more knobs in it than the space shuttle. So that's why I'm welding this without him out here, because I don't need him telling me everything I'm doing wrong, because that's what's going to happen. I know I'm welding it wrong, and hopefully when he's done, he's as good at that as he is everything else, which I'm sure he will be. He has patience. He could sit there and do what it has to do. But okay, guys, let's do a little welding. I'm just going to actually magnet in here and probably give it a tack, and just hold it before we start clamping. So, there you go, guys. That's tacked. I got one magnet and those things holding this on. That's not holding this. I didn't do there. And I've only welded to the bottom edge here. Okay, it's actually laying right up against the thing. I was amazed. I thought I was going to have to do a little more bending. I was amazed when I did this that if anything, it was like that far from touching, which is awesome. So I never even worried about this side. How come every time I talk that thing goes on? It's because this gun is leaking. But yeah, I never clamped this side of the patch. I didn't want to put a twist on it. Basically what I did was I held it to where it had to be. I lined up that line, which I'll show you in a minute. And I went for wherever it was flush, was like right here. Put a couple of spots. Then I just moved it around a little bit, and I think I hit it like right here. Then I just clamped this right here with one clamp. And this was all the way it was, and there's a bunch of spots underneath here right to the end. I skipped a spot, then there's a couple here. Then with that, I put one clamp here in the corner. I tacked there for now. And I put those clamps underneath. And I put a couple more tacks on this thing so far. So definitely happy. So let's take this off. This is how we got it lined up. And it's as lined up as it's gonna be. This is just sharper than that, but that will make. I think ASIC Eric just proved to you how strong that door glass was, which I knew. So, I'm not worried about making an edge out of door glass, especially there. So this wound up good. It's gonna, when it's all said and done, we'll narrow it down just a hair to equal whatever this is when it's done. So that's good. And these are actually touching each other. I just put the clamp there to hold it. So everything fit pretty good considering what it is. I got the little bit of the well. The well comes down to like right here and fades away. So you got the indentation here. I'm not gonna tell you there's gonna be no Bondo there. There should be Bondo from like here to here to here to here. No, but I'm sure it's gonna be like Bondo from here down to this edge. So, but me, I'd rather have real metal there, a little deformed, with a tad bit extra Bondo, than caving in shit and just filling in gaping holes. That little bit extra bond will be there for life. So the goal was just to get it as watertight as we could, or allow water out. The drain is now open. So yeah, it's actually lower than the car than you think. This car's really high off the ground right now. So, okay guys, how much more we're going to do tonight, I don't know. I'm tired. Just the fact that it's on, that's good enough for me. Pull out my earplugs so I could hear. Probably come out here tomorrow and button this up. Plus run and get the spot weld. And see how much we could spot weld. We could definitely do the like 4 or 5 along the bottom. And I just don't know if we can get in the weld. This is kind of close, but if not, we'll put a couple of plug welds in there and call it good. So we tried finding the replacement ones for these. You know how much they're getting for these things used in okay shape? $50 a piece. It's $200 if you want all 4 of them, plus shipping, and they're kind of awkward. So I think, if I remember right, 3 out of 4 were good. Just the one on the other side, not the part you see, but underneath was wrinkled from when it hit the tire. Which I think I could straighten. I'll put it on the shrinker. And I'll hammer and dolly it out. These are going to be shrunken down, just so you know, guys. This lip will probably be shrunken down to half, maybe here. From like here around for tire clearance. These wells are going to be ground. So, okay, guys. So, I know everybody wants to see finished products, but this is what happens when you have a job. You do the best you can until you're tired. And it is tiring getting up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So, if anybody sees me on Facebook, check out the pictures I posted of when me, Mike, and Jesse drove to Brian's house down in Maryland to pick up the Sportabout wagon. That was a 304 automatic car. We sold that a number of years back. But the look on my face, Mike tows at 90 miles an hour. I said it, Mike. So, yeah, I can't do that. But I just actually Mike stumbled on those pictures and sent them to me today. I didn't have them. Mike had them, so I just figured it'd be cool. So, okay, guys, I'm out of here.